What's up YouTube? My name is Bilgin Waffles. In this episode of Wafflecraft Tutorials, I'm going to be showing you how to make some sugarcane farms. I have 3 different levels for you, so no matter where you are in progression, it should be able to help you out at least somewhere in the video. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe even think about subscribing. And if you have any suggestions for the channel, please let me know in the comments below. Now, let's get right into making this thing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put down your chest. You can put down as many as you want. This is going to be where all your items go into. At the back of the chest, you're going to want to place down a hopper. And then on top of that hopper, you're going to want to place down a rail for your minecart to sit on and a sand block on top of the rail. The sand will be for your sugarcane. I'll go ahead and place your minecart on top of the rail. This will collect all of your sugarcane and put it into the chest. And on the back side, you're going to want to place 2 building blocks. Now you can go ahead and grab your stairs and place it on top of those building blocks, and you're going to want to put signs on each side. Once you have those signs down, you can now waterlog the stair. This feeds water to your sand blocks so your sugarcane stays hydrated. And now if I just pull out some sugarcane, you can place it on top of the sand and it will start growing. Here you can use whatever block you want. I think even glowstone or shroom lights looks pretty cool here. And then you can place a piston above that block facing towards your sugarcane. And then you're going to want to build a temporary block out here and then a block behind the piston. And with the redstone output facing away from your sugarcane, you're going to place an observer and then a redstone dust on your building block. Now it's time to grab out your glass and you're going to want to build a cage around your sugarcane. It should be 3 high and go from the sugarcane all the way up to the observer. This will prevent all of the loose sugarcane from spilling out and missing the hopper down below. And that's pretty much it. You're free to decorate it however you want. If you don't want mobs falling inside the top, you can place a slab or a block on top. But as you can see by me forcing it to grow, as soon as the piston reaches 3 high, the observer will send a redstone signal to the piston and break 2 of the 3 blocks, leaving it still have some room to grow. Alright, now it's time for a little bit more advanced of a design. So the first thing you're going to want to do is place down 10 sand blocks in a line. This will be the layer that sugarcane gets planted on. And then after leaving a 3 block gap, you're going to want to put 10 more sand blocks on the other side. This should make it so that both sides look identical. Now you're going to want to place these stairs in the same pattern that I do, but you're going to want to place them on the inside of each of the sand. And basically this is where our water is going to go to feed our sand blocks for the sugarcane. So once you're done with the stairs, you can now place your water, and you're going to want to place them in each stair, including the corners. And then you're going to want to take your building block and place them all across on top of every stair. You can also use a light source block like glowstone or shroom lights, and I think it looks pretty good. Now grab your pistons and place them pointing towards where the sugarcane will be. Notice how these are 1 layer above where the sugarcane will be, so when it breaks it, the source will still be there. Now going into the middle of the machine, you're going to want to place a building block in between the piston layers. And then you're going to want to build stairs to get yourself on top. Now grab your redstone dust and place it along that block layer. And then your observers with the redstone output facing towards the redstone dust. Basically the arrow on the top will be pointing towards you while you place them down. Now grab out that sugarcane and let's place it on the sand block so it can finally start growing. And on the opposite side of the stairs we built, we can place a chest. You're welcome to place down more than 1 chest because it will fill up pretty fast. And then place a hopper into that chest and then a line of hoppers connected all the way down so that way it picks up the sugarcane as it falls. Now we need to place a wall along the whole thing so that way all the sugarcane stays above the hoppers. You can do this however you want, but if you want to follow how I do it, I start with a layer of building blocks and then I do 3 high with glass, and then I basically just leave the corners empty and fill it with the building blocks at the end. Technically from here, the build is now complete and you can start collecting your sugarcane. It is a pretty simple build. I definitely recommend it for every survival world. It can provide you with enough paper to make any bookshelf that you may need. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, you can decorate it however you want. Just make sure that you go in the middle of this and place a torch down so that way nothing spawns on the inside. and then you can also block off the wall so you don't see it. Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys that it's working. So if I place this sugarcane down right here, you can see that the pistons immediately push it, and it'll do it on both sides. You can technically separate the two sides and then put another layer of redstone down in the observers, and that will let them break separately.
Psst. Hey, you! Why aren't you subscribed? Also, it'd really help if you'd hit that like button down below. Please?
Alright, now it's time for our final farm. I think this farm is a little too hard to explain, but it's pretty much the same thing as the last farm. Instead of doing 2 walls of pistons back to back, you're going to just do 4 of them, and you're going to face them all in towards each other. And then you're going to have a pool of water down at the bottom that pushes them all into a line of hoppers, and that all gets collected up into a chest. Since I'm not going to do a tutorial, here's a nice little montage for you guys. So that's pretty much it for you guys. We've now shown 3 farms for you at all different progressions and all different stages of Minecraft. It definitely is one of the fastest farms. I obviously have my tick rate set up right here, but even still it produces so much sugarcane, it produces more than you'll ever need. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. I have a bunch of other tutorials and a lot more planned for the future.